Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is just show you the application of both of the different primers. So the ones I'm going to be comparing, like I said earlier, are the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base and Urban Decay's Primer Potion. So I will put on Urban Decay Primer Potion first. And as with any primer, no matter which one you use, don't use too much, because using too much will kind of do the opposite of, priming. It'll end up, making things crease faster. I'm going to put this Urban Decay one on this eye, and so put a thin layer of this all over the lid. And then I'm going to take the NARS, and I'm going to put a little bit on this eye. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm not. It's really thin. It's just I'm almost out of this, so you have to rub it on a couple times to get any on there. And just so you know, this eye that I put the NARS primer on tends to be more oily. It's a lot more oily than this eye. And it also creases a lot faster because the crease of this eye is shaped a lot differently than the crease of my other eye. So as you notice, when I start to close my eyes slowly, you can see the difference between the two creases. Like, this is already completely creased all the way across, and that's just like a little bit up there. This eye is kind of pushed down a little more, so this part right here is a little heavier, so it tends to crease a lot more than this eye. Alright, so there's the application. They don't look much different. The NARS tends to look a little bit brighter and like a little whiter, but they don't really apply any differently. The only difference I see is, or feel, is that the NARS primer is a lot more tacky than the Urban Decay primer. And I really like that because it holds on to things really well because it is tacky, which is nice. So I'm going to do the rest of my eye makeup, and then I'll come back and show you it all finished. And then what I'm going to do is go throughout the day and just put pictures on the end so you can see how it looks throughout the day. Alright guys, so I just did my makeup, and just so you know, I did do a tutorial on this look while I did it, so that video will be up after this video, maybe before this video, I don't know, it depends what I get to first. So yeah, this is what it looks like. The application of both looks the same, I didn't have problems with either one. They both did well when it came to applying the colors. So yeah, I did it, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my camera with me today when I go out today and just take pictures periodically throughout the day so you can see the difference in the way they wear. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and yeah, so please stay tuned for those photos. Alright, so these pictures show right after I applied, and when you compare the NARS to the Urban Decay, they both look pretty much exactly the same. They look fine and they applied great. But then after 4 hours, you can see the NARS is still looking pretty good. The lighting was pretty bad here. They've both kind of started to fade a little bit, but you can see right here the Urban Decay, definitely you can see two little kind of creases going through both, which is not good. Next is 6 hours after I applied them. You can see the NARS is still holding up great. Obviously it's faded a little bit, but it's still looking great. And again, the Urban Decay, you can see those defined creases across the center where it's fading. And this is kind of the biggest thing. Right after 10 hours of application, the NARS is still, hardly even creased at all, still looking vibrant. And as you can see, the Urban Decay is completely slid off the middle. It's really crazy. I mean, right here you can see completely slid off the whole middle, the Urban Decay one, completely creased. There's hardly any eyeshadow on the eye at all. And yet the NARS still looks really great. So definitely I think the NARS is your best bet. NARS still looks great afterwards, and I really, really recommend it. Compared to the Urban Decay, like hands down, no contest, the NARS is so much better. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.